But John Cena's pretty cool, and John Cena's pretty cool, and the Undertaker is pretty cool. So I think it's an awesome fight for John Cena to be fighting the Undertaker. I'm the Undertaker. They're both my favorite, but I had to pick the Undertaker.
It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back. The Rose City's going to get its face rocked tonight. I, for one, can't wait. Neither do these fans. Better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands. Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good. And I can't imagine how anyone can come back from something like that. Wow, great reversal. The Undertaker's got an impressive history here. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd. Yeah, well,
oh, nice.
Fire put out. Otto. I don't think there's a superstar in the history of WWE who's gone from rookie to WWE champion as quickly as John Cena has. Yeah, Cena shot up real quick, but he hasn't picked up the experience that a lot of other superstars have. Well, from where I sit, I haven't seen a lot of superstars give Cena much of a problem. He's held his own against some of the most talented veterans on the roster. I assume you're talking about me, right? Well, let me tell you something. When John Cena beat me for the WWE Championship, that was a fluke. If that's the case, then he's had a lot of fluke victories since then. I don't think anyone gets as far as Cena has on luck alone. Wow, listen to that chant. The crowd, nice quick counter there. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this...
This is PlayStation 2, not Xbox.
Absolutely not.
So, you think this is Xbox? I don't think you can even get this game on Xbox.
That's for sure.
It's not PlayStation 3 either.
WWE champion has had his share of injuries over the years. Half of the Undertaker style is about getting inside it.
I'm really good with the Undertaker. It is because the Undertaker's taking on John Cena.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of this man. You can't forget about that. Of course you can. The man's a legend. That's why I didn't bother mentioning him. Oh man, these WWE fans are fired up. They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match. Cena spends a lot of time running his mouth. If I were him, I'd put that energy into improving my ring skills. Cena's a multiple-time WWE champion. How much more improvement do you really need? Listen, if you're not constantly trying to improve, you're going to get overtaken by a guy who is. Cena better keep that in mind. Man, I don't want this match to end. I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later. Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got. Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just...
No, look the one to the ring, man.
He is getting down to business.
Are you serious? Hey, John Cena, you in my face on the road thing of
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans. You're right about that.
Oh, did you know that you can go down here? It's pretty awesome that you can come down here and fight. I love fighting over here.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give. And that's the attitude.
Is John not going over here? No, I have to go over there. So weird, I want to go over there. Look it over there. It's boring.
I know you're coming up with this stuff because it sure ain't from personal experience. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence. What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him. Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you gotta worry more about the injury and less about the insult until the match is over.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
Yeah, but WWE fans are known for keeping their opinions to themselves.
It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar the way they have for John Cena.
Yeah, and that's great for him. But this is a match, not a popularity contest.
I don't think Cena's got any problem being physical either. There aren't many superstars who can match his accomplishments. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
Ouch. Man, that was totally random.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning.
You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar. We're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
I'm all for freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
Oh! Man, that was a huge hit.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh my! Someone's just been
Holy crap, he's bleeding like crazy.
These fans are getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see superstars compete in a match, not beat each other to a bloody pulp. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
It probably will be.
But I completely agree with
They're both of them. So,
long rivalry.
with both of them, we're probably not going to be fighting that often.
But there are certainly some issues between
Are you serious?
He can call all
Did he really just get out of the way?
He's gonna wish he spent his time going after his
Oh,
opponents.
nice.
I think you're right about that. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
Why did I leave those things on there?
This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Even if you did, you have to hear about it.
Oh, referee's down.
There goes the referee. Might as well chuck the rule book out the window.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission.
Oh, you should...
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they couldn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be...
Oh, we're not that predictable. You know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to make him walk over here and then whack him with the thing.
With no signs of stopping anytime soon.
I'll let him walk over here, and I'm going to beat him to the pole.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid
Are you
for a
serious?
job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and
Yeah.
the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, and you're going to find out exactly how tough it is to do this job with your jaw wired shut.
I missed, and then I still got him.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition.
Nice.
I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
Oh,
There were times when
doing
it
good.
seemed like it
Oh, I'm
wasn't
good.
going to
Doing
happen,
good.
but I
Oh, I'm
can't
good.
I'm glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a
No,
match,
that thing's mine.
guaranteed a great show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here
Told
tonight.
you it's mine. You take my stuff.
They've got something they want to show.
Well, you really should not want to take my stuff, man. I'm the Undertaker. I take stuff from under you. You don't take stuff from me.
Seeing a match like this actually
Oh, nice.
I'm with you, partner. You
I love being over here. It's way more interesting than being in the ring. It really is.
because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else.
They are. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
What about John Cena acting? He does that pretty good.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of
Nice.
the anticipated matchups in recent
He's
weeks.
going out soon. No doubt about that.
Enough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure are. And that's an impressive
This is
thing.
pretty much all I'm going to do the whole time.
Man, you just can't put anything over.
I'm going to beat the crap out of John Cena pretty much the whole time.
They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
No, I'm not going to beat the crap out of John Cena the whole time. I might mess up the referee a little bit.
This one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical.
Oh.
I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding, no matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Oh.
I know I say this a lot, but it ain't ballet.
Oh no, the referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything. No ref means no rules.
Oh man, I thought I took him down. That sucks.
The capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing. I think someone's been...
Oh, no, not the top rope, not the top rope. I'm pressing buttons, man.
What a reversal.
Oh, yes, a reversal. I totally meant to do that. Are you serious?
I cannot remember the...
I totally meant to do a
We're
reversal.
losing the match. There's very
Yes,
little
yes,
middle
yes.
ground.
On reversal, man. Oh, nice.
So, have you got any predictions about who's going to win this one?
Come on, man, I want a chair.
You need to embarrass yourself with enough
I want a fist, I want a chair. Okay? Let me get a chair, man.
I've got to admit it. I'm impressed by these superstars' performance here tonight.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is
Oh.
better than I'd hoped. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers. He's
Yeah.
3 seconds away from victory.
Dude.
Great.
I won.